Alright. So I'm going to be doing Pacific Drive. From what I've seen of it, it is a driving simulator that takes place in Washington, United States. I think it's Washington anyway. And it is basically American Stalker. You got anomalies. You got weird, like, creatures. Maybe not necessarily mutants, but they're weird creatures. All things considered, it's kind of like a weird mishmash of like The Long Drive with Stalker and Generation Zero. Oh, it would help if I do that. No, I don't want you collecting my data, thank you. Additional content. Yes. Buy additional content, such as but not limited to paint jobs. But no rim jobs. I don't think we can get a spoiler either. No, we want the campaign. See what this game is about. Wait, what is this? Oh my god. How's that for difficulty options, huh? You got 7. Dear Lord. Wait. Oh, okay, so that's making it ever so slightly. Okay. So we'll just do Pacific Drive then. I want to see what this game is supposed to be according to the dev's vision. Yeah, assuming that they aren't myopic or just blind.
In 1947, the Olympic Peninsula became the staging ground for a promising new technology. As rumors of its utopian creation spread, so did stories about overnight evacuations, unsolved disappearances, and I didn't read the rest. In 1955, the government walled off a section of the peninsula to establish the Olympic Exclusion Zone. For 30 years, the zone's borders grew, until the government withdrew and sealed every access point.
Also, this game is very, very loud.
What happened inside was never disclosed.
Maybe like a little bit of SCP. There we go. Oh, GPU is not enjoying this. It is cranking out 100 frames. I would imagine this game has... well, let's hope it has a frame limiter. Olympic Peninsula. I don't like having my GPU just pull out as many frames as it can, and then just listening to the fans. Unlimited. No, I'm good. That's fine. There we go. South of the barrier wall. So this is our stalker cheeky breaking his way into the zone. Wasn't like a weird frame stutter, was it? Maybe we don't need that on. I don't know why. I like how we have wipers but no cleaning fluid. Yeah. Like little frame stutter here and there. Oh, that's way easier. It's way more immersive to just go like that, though. Ooh. So, for a game that is a lot of driving, I already gotta say the driving feels a little too clean, maybe? Like, I should be sliding a little bit probably there. I'm not braking, I'm just slamming into the turn and just... Road is wet. Yeah. No, we're fine. We did that turn without slowing down at all at 40. I also really hope this music is not DMCA. Oh good, I have a horn. You know what? Hold on. You definitely slide a lot when you're braking, though. I have a working... I don't have a rear view... I cannot speak sometimes. I do not have a rear view mirror. And I can't look directly behind me. Okay, what does this say? Warning. High R levels. Facility. Extreme caution advised. Further inquiries. Or, yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, radio said. This reminds me immediately of a different game that I don't remember the name of, but Aliens. That's all I remember is just Aliens. Okay, a little bit of red fart gas. It's fine. It's normal. Oh no, it's more of like the gravity anomalies. Oh, well, maybe quite literally because it's actually causing the leaves to float. Yeah, I like how the character we're playing as is just like, this seems like a good idea. Let us venture onward into the heart of whatever the hell is going on here. Yeah, that's about typical. Oh. And we're dead. Game over. Roll credits. That was the Pacific Drive. You know, it's like the Far Cry 4 ending, you know? Rather than playing, well, doing nothing for like 10 minutes and then the game ending, this one you get to play for less than 10 minutes and then the game ends. Is that a glitching texture or is that actually a building or something? What the hell is that? Is that a broken texture? No, maybe not. Maybe that's a wall. Right, actual just like fart gas now. Very good. Yeah, let me walk deeper into this. That seems like a good idea. Find transportation. Yeah. Well, maybe if we didn't drive right into the middle of an EMP. We can't, like... No, we cannot do a running slide. Damn, my immersion. Okay, we can kick, but there's no animation for it. That's...
Someone out there? Low.
Well, our kick is actually very powerful, seemingly.
Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
Why is this game, like, stuttering a little bit? That can of soup? Can we take anything? No? We can't even put the wheel back on. Wait, what? Wheel. Yeah, okay. Summertime. Yeah, there's some weird stuttering issues going on here. I don't know, maybe the computer needs to be restarted. I feel like that was a little bit too easy. Alright, we do have wipers.
Yes, it's back. It's back. This is Tobias Barlow and Francis Cook, located in mid-zone sector B. Do you read me? I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone. It looks like you're somewhere around sector E. Hey, Francis, come here. Yes, it's urgent. Leave that interferometer alone.
Oh, I don't have a map.
Something is out there. Hey, we got a live one. Hey, do you copy? Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
They don't have a transmitter. We won't hear a thing back.
Huh.
Oh my dear lord. I like how I said that there should be sliding and now this thing is just...
Hey, how did you get through the barrier wall? No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about it.
And if we don't get them to safety, this one won't
Well, it
either.
did.
That's a good point. Hey, you're in serious danger. The
Oh, man.
instability's closing in, and it's gonna scramble you quicker
That was a good amount of driving.
Closest shelter is a few miles east. Get there
Maybe
however
we
you
should put
can
this in
and be
park.
quick about it.
Check the trunk. Check my trunk for a fuel can. What? What do you mean trunk? There's quite literally nothing in there. What? Why? Why is there like a holster for a jerry can? So how would this thing even have any fuel left in it? And more to the point, how would any of that fuel even be usable? Doesn't fuel get really, really scummy after like 2 years of disuse? I have to put this back now? Yep. That's good. Oh, that's good. Just normal things. That's fine. Alright, I gotta turn the car on before we can run away. Okay, like... turn on. Hello? Oh, right. I'm very good at this survival thing.
Whoa, wait, hold the phone. There it is again, that blip on the spectrometer. I've seen that waveform before, but where? Oh, kidding. Could it be?
I thought the rain drop moving across the windshield up there with the darkness, with like the way it was refracting the light, it looked dark and I thought it was a snake in the distance. Just in the forest, a giant ass snake.
No way to not tell me. They found a remnant and it's a car this time? Holy cripes! No one's had working wheels in here for ages.
Ooh.
Boy, I'd kill to know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead
By
of
magic.
ourselves. First, the butcher is to get to safety. Then we will kill whether that car is a remnant or not.
Uh-oh.
Out of odds, I already know. They're back, baby. You find that shelter, go on and let yourself in. Albie ain't gonna like you
Nothing.
moving around here, but better face a bad side than
Oh,
let the
no.
zone eat you alive.
Oh no! Hey, we can kind of look behind in this one. Kind of. Oh. Yeah, I think there's some texture fuckery going on there. Drive east. Well, I don't... But we drove west. I'm sorry? Okay, well, you see, when they say east, they mean west. If I leave this running, it's actually going to use the fuel, isn't... cool. Well, we had a wheel. You know, emphasis, past tense. Yeah, come, exit the car. There you go. Game's a little fiddly on the controls. Oh, what the heck is that?
Who's there? The shop. God, it's been breached. You've got 5 seconds to get the hell out before I...
Like, door locks?
My head.
Well, if you try yelling less, you might have less of a headache.
Hello, attention. This message is for Dr.
Well, that certainly wouldn't help.
Send a breacher to your garage on official zone business. Now we have it on very good authority that this person is in possession of a remnant, which has taken the form of a car, and well,
Get on the remnant thing. She's not gonna care.
right, like I said, super official zone business. Protocol demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply, I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I've personally written. That's 10 years and 17 volumes and...
Cover that voice cuts like a nail gun to the skull. So, another breacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand that I didn't build that 300
It doesn't...
out there for fun?
I don't think our
Less
car
the
is doing so
unfortunates who got
hot.
zapped through. Wait, I just remembered. I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the
hell's
hell
this?
out of my zone. Unfortunately,
Jukebox?
the barrier wall is as fortified against breaches trying to get in as it is against anyone or anything trying to leave. We have to find you a way out. So you might as well start by fixing up that car. Just don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
It's a very weird thing to say. Pull the car in, put the wheel back on. Well, the car is in. Where is the wheel? Wait, was the wheel falling off intentional? Wait, did they actually, like, have the wheel fall off so you couldn't just drive off again easily? Okay. Alright. Easy enough. Would be kind of funny if they actually had it as a very small chance while you're out in the field, just driving around. If your wheel is in really bad condition, it can just fall off. Open headset OS. Was it right arrow key? Actually it's doing nothing. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be my controller? Hold on. Oh god. Also no. I don't know what that symbol is supposed to be. I thought it was right arrow key and it's not. Either that or my right arrow key is broken. Oh no. Pressing F does nothing. Open headset OS. Okay. This is a good start. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, sprint. What key is that supposed to be? Tab? Open headset OS. Add to your to-do list. Crew door. Oh my god, what am I? What is this? What is this? Is this just a list of every potential item? A handbrake. Okay. Add to your to-do list. Craft a crew door. Okay, well I don't... Oh. Oh, Lord, what am I even looking at here? Okay, so... That's a lot of information. We need duct tape. Okay, we just need everything, really. From the abandoned car behind the garage for your checklist. Okay. Can't do anything to that. Can't do anything to that. Do we need glass? I don't think so. Okay. Items, search the abandoned car's trunk. Search the toolbox by the garage for a pry bar. Okay. Is the pry bar... Yep. Pry bar has durability. That's not going to be great. So... There we go. Wait, so there was... there was no reason to do that then, because I could just look at it. Great. Let's see, so what is this thing? Friendly dumpster. And it makes the game lag a little bit. That's good. Scrapper. Road flare. Gather items from the abandoned car. Okay, scrap the abandoned car's wheels, panels, and doors. That's the Half-Life sound. I gotta say though, like the scrapper just sounds so anemic. And yeah, at the same time, it's kind of not really a bad thing, because if this thing was, you know, a massively loud chainsaw noise or something, you know, it gets a little annoying. But as it is, it just kind of sounds like you're hand cranking this thing. No. I might be able to siphon fuel though. Somehow these fuel tanks are better built than the rest of the whole car. Is it full? Okay, it's weird. I like how this is called a fuel tank, but this is like a personal drink size fuel can. Steel door R. Oh, that just rips it off. Okay, maybe don't do that. So, craft a crude door in the shop. Okay. One second. Okay. Repair the... Wait, what? Repair putty.
Nanomachines, son.
Guys, that's how I'm going to assume this works. Let's see. Structural parts, 34%. Does it matter? Don't we make a panel? Yep. Oh. Oh, I thought it was like a single use each. No, we still got a little bit. What the heck? Oh. Hey, fuel can is not an individual piece that can be damaged. Okay, those are full. Well, other than this door, I think we are about ready to go. Oh, right. The whole station wagon looks like absolute crap, but use the repair putty to repair the car. Well, what's even left? Why, are we driving like a Mercedes? No, actually. What? What do you want us to repair, game? Answer was not the tire. Kind of the bumper. Oh. Okay. Glad we finally figured that one out. Alright, we don't need that anymore, presumably. Duct tape. I don't know if the crafting stuff pulls out of this locker. Steel sheet. I would hope we don't need any of this. Rubber duckies. Mechanics kit. Scan the flat tire. Why? Fix ceiling key. What? Oh dear lord, how much of this is going to be stuff that we have to do on the road? Repair the flat by crafting and using a sealing kit, or replace the flat with a spare tire found in the locker. Why does the sealing kit need glass? Sealing kit is single use. Ah, yes, just tap it with a wrench and it's done. Outfit the car. Install cardboard boxes in the trunk. I see. So now we can be a professional hoarder, as everything slowly slides out the back end. What? Craft mat? Oh, so on the fly crafting, Very good.
Oh, there's a little prototype of mine in the garage. The arc device. Hook it up to your car, wherever it'll fit. This beauty won't just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to safety. Heck, you should consider it the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you. Yes, that's my very own invention. I'll tell you more about it if you live long enough to use it.
It would not let me leave that. Forsake it. I thought I was just going to carry these items, but okay, sure, I'll just shove them into here. Just to take them back out again. Pick up the gear blueprint, by the way. Yeah. This paper is made out of paper. Use a pump to fill the fuel tank. With what fuel? I'm sorry? Oh, there just happens to be... Okay. I thought this was a decoration. Is this just an... Yeah, I guess that's just an infinite source. Throw the switch to charge the battery.
If you're all set, take a look at the
Okay,
projector
sure,
against
let me
the
just
wall.
kill myself by, you know, pumping like 10,000 volts through me. That's good.
This is the zone. Within these borders, all matter has lost the ability to hold a constant physical state. What that means is the shape, size, and makeup of just about everything constantly changes. A mile of grass can turn into 10 miles of swamp in the blink of an eye, and it does. Constantly. It's caused by something we call instability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting for parts, and that means taking a drive. Go on, pick a route. The arc device in your car will then show you where you need to go.
Okay. So we are driving in this unstable area for 3 hours, or...
Off you go. Make a left out of the garage and follow the access road.
Really kind of feel like we should be building ourselves a carbureted engine. Okay. Is the crude door the thing that goes on the back? Or is there a specific item for the back door? Trunk door, whatever. Turn the car on just to turn it back off again. Very good. I like this little view, though, having all the lights on the console. Okay. Perpetual stability. Take all the time you need. Oh, cool. So I guess we won't have emissions. From what I've seen, this game basically has its own equivalent of Stalker blowouts.
Okay,
What was that?
I'll keep this simple.
Oh, it's just red lights.
Little brain of yours. You'll need a few things to rebuild the antenna at the garage. First on the list is plasma. The woods are littered with plasma generators. Look for a research trailer or a spot tower. That's those antenna things zapping you when you get too close. Both are always accompanied by plasma generators. The ARC device is picking up on some plasma generators nearby. Your headset has a built-in scanner. Use it on the plasma generator, and it'll figure out the tools you need.
Oh, what the... What is that? Do I whack it? Impact hammer.
Looks like it's ripe for the picking. Can't get at it with your hands, though. An impact hammer will do the trick.
Ah, yes. Impact hammers are just that easy to make. All you need is gas and metal.
No one's coming back ever again, so go on and take what you need. Transports, homes, outpost facilities, they've all been abandoned since the zone was decommissioned in 87. Most of those structures won't even be there the next time the instability scrambles the area. So loot.
All right, I have a kick.
Loot away.
Okay, I don't have a flashlight. It's a beaker. Rubber ducky.
Out in the zone all on your own. They grow
There we
so
go.
fast, don't they? And I'll be back at the helm. Been a long time, old gal. Didn't think we'd talk again after that whole Sasquatch incident.
Yes, I was hoping to go another decade without hearing your voice again. What, did you finally talk Francis to death?
Hello to you too, Oppie. And no, I'm still here.
Computer? Wait, what do you mean computer? It's like a seismograph or something. Oh. I feel like half of this game is going to be you carrying around and just making more strappers. Can I just, yeah, I can. I don't think that's going to be worth the expenditure of the durability, though. Of course, this thing is probably being powered by an artifact, or a remnant, as they're calling them here. Okay. Tree. Good sounds. Okay, why didn't it take the road flare? Why did I have to click that one specifically? It's weird. Well, I somewhat doubt that the...
I bet you're dying to hear all about the remnants by now.
Can you not? I'm a little
whole place has an impact hammer just laying around.
I promise. They deserve to know what they're getting into.
Be kind of nice though. That is a lot of fabric.
60 seconds.
That is not nearly enough time to get...
55 seconds and counting.
Okay. The remnants, in short, they're old objects that do all sorts of weird things. They bind themselves to people, and you're the latest victim. You and the car are
Okay.
inseparable.
Yeah, I can
So
just,
get acquainted.
you know, reach my
Once the
hand through
remnant is
physical
bound to
objects now.
someone,
That's
they
good.
become gradually more obsessed with it. It takes over the victim's mind until they go crazy and run off into the zone with it. No one has ever been able to resist its siren call. That fixation is probably worming its way into your brain as we speak. This is
Yeah,
the
about
first time
that.
we've
So,
ever
like,
got our hands on one.
is the worming into the brain part
These
at all
remnants
related to me
and
being able to
gosh,
reach my
this
hand through
one time
physical objects?
materialized as an old copper kettle, and
As
until
if they
came out
weren't
of that
there?
thing, it was...
And now I'm splitting the transmissions going to your receiver. Anything critical to your immediate needs will broadcast directly and immediately to your radio and headset. Anything not mission critical will be on a low priority frequency. Those transmissions will be recorded and indexed for you to listen to at your leisure. And by low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
What about your own? Okay. So this thing is actually really cheap to make. There isn't a collecting area, is there? No. Would be kind of nice if there was, though, so you don't have to look at each and every single little individual item. I don't know why I did that, expecting anything to change. Alright, impact hammer still don't have gears. Can we... Okay. Okay. So, do we have a hunger meter, or is that like alcohol in the STALKER games? I like how the whole process of us making this thing was just to smash that thing. Yeah. Could have just whacked it with a sledgehammer, or a crowbar, pry bar, a rock. Oh, I don't have a handbrake, do I? Okay. Why is the ground shaking? Okay. Okay, let's avoid the lethal electricity attack. Yes. The evil electric towers. 1 second. Let me, let's see. Da, 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 da. There you go. Okay. Yeah, little... Okay, I don't know why I'm coughing now. Little Chernobyl-esque. The impact hammer is a bit of a misnomer. Using this thing does not feel like it has any amount of impact. Yeah, like, look at that. It's... I might as well be using a foam hammer.
Well, looks like you're near one of the old guerrilla radio stations. That ought to be prime pickings for antenna parts. I've loaded its approximate location to your map. Look for an antenna tower.
Did I?
Up on a hill somewhere.
How'd that happen? Why did he just toss onto the ground? The game controls very strangely at points. Rather unfortunately, I do not have a gun. Boris? Is it like explosive or something? Anomalies. Okay, tourist. Okay. I'm going to assume they explode. Considering there's a fuel barrel right next to them. Okay, it's not doing that though. So are they just basically landmines? Because the... Where is it? Missions? Logbook, there we go. Like this whole transcript basically says nothing. Oh god, there's one of them outside. I know for a fact it wasn't there before. That's it. We also have... Okay... 6 the file. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing relevant in that. Anomaly. I feel like a tourist right now because all these anomalies all feel like they're just kind of Like, this is the tutorial section just to show you all them. Oh, that actually worked. Might not be the best use of flares, though. That's a lot of stuff. Light replacement kit. So, what, it's just an extra light bulb? I mean, knowing how I drive, I'll probably end up smashing a light here soon. Those trees, they just come out after you, dude. You know, they jump right in front of you. Okay. You gonna... Okay. I see that that's very effective. It did distract it, at least, for a little bit. Impact damage per second, so there is ways of damaging things. 23 piercing damage per second, 10... Okay, so the Shredder seems to be the best. At least just from pure raw numbers, not accounting for actual damage with armor or whatever. I do kind of wanna... Nothing? Oh. Okay. I don't want to find out what that thing can do, so... Come on, boy. Go fetch. Probably, maybe, hopefully. I don't know what the hell he's going after now. All this stuff moving around like these, floating, whatever the heck, the little UFO things. Kind of reminds me of an old Stalker-esque series of mods that a guy was making for Arma that I ended up using. Why did I just put all that in there? No, that's mine. Give me. Where, what was I trying to say? Ah, yeah. Arma 3. The mods this guy was making, one was like a little acid slime slug monster that would like spit crap at you. One of them was a kind of like a lightning ball thing, if I remember correctly. So basically the Sparker from Stalker proper. And then he had kind of like, I don't remember which SCP it is, but it's the one that's kind of like the Forgotten Angels, or whatever the heck they're called from Doctor Who. You know, the things that you don't look at them and they come after you. He had that, but it was a transmission tower. You know, the big electrical towers you can find in the, you know, like going between a power station and a large area of populace, or like factories. Transmuter. What is this? I don't know what that does. R. Huh? Can I just, like... No. I don't think I want to use that right now. Now, been spending a lot of time kind of doing a whole lot of nothing so far. Gather and craft materials and craft replacement parts.
That radio station's up on a hill somewhere. Eyes to the horizon.
Okay, is the replacement parts a generic item for the radio transmitter thing, or is that for the car? I can only assume the engine can slowly take damage and you're going to have really rather stressful moments where it is just not starting. Well, for an area that has a common occurrence of a mile of grassland turning into 10 miles of swampland, the roads seem rather functional. The hell? Okay. The pillarmen are angry. What is that thing? Oh, you don't actually need to get close to them to scan them. Oh, it's got two. There we go. I don't actually know if we can die. I don't intend to find out just yet. The hell is that? Kinda want binoculars. Yeah, right there, actually. That's a transmission tower. And those things would come after you. Kinda like that. A little bit quieter, though. Is this a flare? It is. Why is it going that way? They don't seem particularly harmful, all things considered. But yeah, I don't quite all remember exactly what the transmission tower did. I just remember it would slowly cause you to kind of like go insane. Like it would cause a chromatic aberration, I think. It would cause the screen to kind of, you know, wiggle about. Yeah, I mean, more dangerous to the car for sure. I think the Transmission tower would actually kill you in the end, though. I think, like, the sanity, insanity thing would slowly stack up, and once it hit a certain threshold of value, it would kill you. Anomaly. Hot dust. At least the naming scheme is about on point as it is in Stalker. It's like, hey, this anomaly will, like, make your skin melt off. Well, what should we call it? Well, how is it making your skin fall off? Is it, like, hot? Is it acid? It's fire. It, like, literally melts your skin off. Oh, then just call it, like, spicy Cheetos. Okay, so this is like moss that grows everywhere and hangs down, and it will, like, cause massively caustic, corrosive burns on you to the point where it will actually, like, reach bone. It is actually very lethal. What do we call this one? Oh, hot fuzz. Okay, this is quite literally a fire geyser? How was that? Don't actually know what that was. This one is a fire geyser. What do we call this? Burner. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, not very creative. Someone kind of makes sense. Danger. Why the danger? 33, 29%, 28%. Am I dying? Oh, yes. Yes, I actually am. So there's radiation. Wow, I really badly blinded that. Oh, hey, plastic. Oh, hey, more radiation. And slowly dying from it. So how low was my health before, and how long have I just been sitting in death? I'm surprised this scrapper is still around, to be honest. Huh. Nah, I guess there's no real reason to go out there. That's not good. Can I pick it up? No, I can't even, like, grab onto it. Oop, there it goes. I was hoping it was gonna let me just kinda, you know, like, grab it, like Gmod, you know, like, have it floating in front of you. Like, having that Arma 3 mod in my head is kind of making me a little paranoid hearing those steel creaking sounds. Spare tire. That sounds useful. Crude bumper. Also sounds useful. Well, maybe not massively so, but better than none. Oh, I'm running a single headlight. Very, very nice. Wait, what? I'm sorry? Wait, it's not pulling from the storage? Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'll just worry about that when we RTB. I think we're about done here. And to think that a lot of this might very well be under a time constraint, and there's no garbage on my screen. Like we've dunked our head inside of muddy water. Good. Alright, so that's just about it, really. Back right tire's damaged for some reason. Hello, Bollard. Please do not pop up underneath us. That'd be dandy. Thank you. Hello, Taurus. Don't explode or whatever it is you do. Just don't do it. Fuel barrel. Okay, I don't think we need that. I think that's our fuel gauge. Whoa. Yeah, that is actually visible. Well, at least it's got a weird graphical effect. At least I'm seeing it on my end. But yeah, no, I'm a little concerned on how much time I'm going to have to actually run around and loot stuff if there's a time limit. Because we spent probably 20 minutes just running around grabbing stuff. And it really doesn't feel like it's that much stuff.
Time
Okay.
to get moving. The instability's ticking up by the second. But you can't get back the way you came. The instability makes all routes one way. And that's where my arc device comes into play. It'll get you back to the garage, but it needs to be charged first. And to do that, you'll need anchors. Take a look at the arc device display. It maps all anchors in the nearby area. Find an anchor and feed it to the arc device to charge it. But don't you worry your pretty little head about how it works. You'll be out of here soon.
So there's no reason to learn more about limb technology than you need to know.
I'm sorry, why? Yeah, I'm gonna assume yellow is bad. Or is that what we need? Healing item. Wait, the can of food is a healing item. I thought my hood was loose. I thought I saw it jittering around a little bit. I need test.
Hey,
There we go.
Look, I keep thinking, the way you're helping our friend here right now seems positively helpful. Seems like me. You're looking to turn a new leaf or something?
The only thing I want to look at is a 12-year-old whiskey. And the back of this breacher's head when I send them packing.
But isn't it worth taking a detour to run?
That sounds like a
tiny
threat.
little test.
Can't think of a worse way to spend my time.
In the back of their head when I put a 12 gauge back into it.
With your right hand and knock back a double with your left. Or am I to understand you've lost your touch?
What I'm understanding is that you won't shut the hell up until I test this remnant.
Yep.
Fine, stop crowding my frequency.
What? Wait, really?
Poppy, darling, you never give in this easily. What's going on?
Francis?
Yes?
How have you not thrown him to the bunnies by now?
Bunnies?
Hey, 80 years old and only getting sharper by the day. You're a legend. You're a role model.
I'm giving you 10 seconds to get out of my...
Okay.
Those anchors may look like glowing balls of magic, but it's Limtech through and through. Don't be scared. Haven't exploded in anyone's face recently.
Okay, yeah, got it. So, grab magical ball and you have... like... Oh, overtone singing from the heavens. Did I die? Oh. Oh dear. Oh, this thing is actively killing me, isn't it? Oh yeah. Yep. Grabbing this thing is bad. Please put it in. And now we get to sit next to the radiation. It's nice. Oh,
Your
it's gone
device is
now.
charged and ready. You'll use it to open a gateway back to the garage, but it will immediately collapse the stability around you. So only activate when you're absolutely ready to leave. You do not want to get caught in the storm that follows.
Is this not the direction we want to go? Honestly, kind of surprised we can't just put the windows down. Okay. Wait, what? I don't think there's cruise control either. 23.
You see that glowing pillar into the sky? Drive into it. Yes, it looks like hot death, but it's so much better than getting scrambled by the instability.
I like how this thing can just do off-road. Okay, well, okay, well. All right, the off-road. Oh, there is actually radio. Look at that. Suggestion of off-roading. Oh, it's like up a hill. Drive. Please? Please actually drive. Are we bound? No. Okay, that seems a little generous. Too stable, 0 unstable, 0 corrupted.
Oh, well, well.
I don't know what
You're
unstable or corrupted things are. I don't actually understand what any of that means, but alright.
Did I not mention that you're the first human I've sent through that thing?
I mean, they've been rodents, but it's not like it's completely untested. But anyway, it worked.
So, you should have made it back with everything you collected out there. That's the beauty of the gateway. It's the only way to get back with all your marbles intact. Now, take those parts you found into the back room. I'll let you use my fabrication station. For now. That station will concoct ways for you to rig up anything from roof racks to flare guns.
Assembling an antenna with those parts you brought back should be easy as pie. But it requires anchor juice to work its magic, so bring back as many as you can. And just because I haven't used that garage in decades doesn't mean you can trash the place. Mess up my equipment and I'll throw you to the anomalies so quick you'll get whiplash. We clear?
I like how it's just like stereotypical hoarder kind of thing. It's just like, I haven't seen some of that stuff in 30 years, but if you touch it, I'll cut you. I'm going to take out the wrong thing. How do you... Oh, God. How do you only... I'm trying to split the stack, because there's two of them here. Okay, that's not a very efficient way of doing it, but... Yeah, there we go. That tire wasn't doing so good. Surprised that didn't break the hammer right then and there. There we go. Okay. A hand vac? What? So... no. Do I even get a trunk hood? Trunk hood. Trunk door? God, that... Isn't it beautiful? I think it actually looks better without it. Fabrication station. Oh dear lord. Oh my god. Oh holy hell. How long is this game? What is that? Is that anchor radar? Yeah, obviously that's just a radar, not just like some alien gun. Side floodlights. Side-mounted floodlights. Why? Roof floodlights. I mean, that one sounds a little bit more useful. 150 health, ability, blocks shorted. Negative 0.05 kilowatts per second, 900 candela. Lumens? 20 meters. Scanning antenna. Side rack. Fail. Stable energy. Huh? So it's like you get permanent upgrade energy, quote unquote, for every successful mission? Fuel can. Okay, so here's the batteries. 0.5 kilowatts per bolt. Capture electrical energy from lightning strikes. Oh, lightning rod. Okay, I really should read the name. Instead of a... okay, point this at your battery and reinvigorate your life. The amount of stuff in there for upgrades kind of scares me. What is this? What is this? Ear of the Dragon. Why do I have two of these? Regis 3? What is this from? Astrogator. Astropunk helmet sticker. What? Is this the dunking bird thing for the water? I don't remember the name. Vargas Autovac? Oh, if you accidentally drop items? Maybe? How nasty do you think a soda in a like 20, 30, probably more like 50-year-old vending machine would taste? Okay, so what's stopping the impact hammer from breaking that down? Game Boy? I mean, really less of Game Boy, more of like Game Pocket. Let's see. So I don't know if that's an upgrade or basically what we have right now. There's just so much stuff in this game right now that I do not... Hold on. Bring cosmetic items back to the garage to equip them. Put in detailing station. Radius motors. Charging station. Workbench. What the heck is the detailing station? This thing just looks like a reactor. No, that's like a jet engine. Something. I don't know where the detailing station is, or if it's even a thing right now. Can I shove this in here? No, of course not. Yeah. Well, that's kind of annoying. Maybe it's in here and I just can't get in there yet. Oh, you can, okay, you can rotate. I thought they would just be automatically locked in those positions. I'm so used to so many games where it's just... what you see is what you get. Okay, we have a handbrake, but how do we... Can we, even? $49.50? Is that... Oh god, there's just so much stuff in this game that just... Okay, we just have an inside light. At least I can kind of see now. Kind of. Are we gonna be able to use the back seat for storage? Hmm. Yeah, that's very fitting for the American Northwest. Oh, look at that! I actually kind of like that. Like that actually kind of fits the station wagon a little bit. That, not so much. Yeah, pick my ride. You can't even see it. So, what is this thing? The sarcophagus? Not that we're ever going to really be seeing this much, because we're going to be inside. What in the hell is that? It's just... That looks awful. Oh my god, what's going on? Okay. That looks a little bit better, but that's also like... Three-eyed... Majora's Mask Moon. I don't know what the hell is going on with the roof. That looks bad, but that does not. I also don't know why it's called the sarcophagus. Also takes a very long time to apply these things. Oh yeah. Right, I was gonna make the light. Yeah, the light. Road flare. Road flare? What do you mean, road flare? And why can't I craft it? Sorry? I have all the materials. Relightable flare. Is that infinite usage or prerequisites? Scanning. Okay, so I need to scan this thing or get that thing. Paint shelf? Oh shit, look at that. Alright, Blizzard Shuttle Radium Driver. Almost uranium, but not quite. Okay, how do you suggest we get to the roof? Oh. Of course there's a ramshackle, rusty amount of scaffolding over here. Yeah, scaffolding. Okay.
Antenna signals coming through loud and clear. Give it a moment to initialize.
I like how our random nobody just knows how to build that thing. Matter deconstructor. Oh. I mean, I could make the gears, but I can't just get the electronics, I don't think. That sounds useful. No, it looks like it might just be for car components. That's a little bit less interesting. Okay, we can make bulbs. The research material needed for a bulb is fabric. Yeah, that makes sense. Hand vac. Okay, so rather than having just a button to collect all the items, they have the hand vac, apparently. Magnetic hammer. Liberator. Is it just scissors? Yeah, kinda. In fact, light replacement kit. So it only repairs the broken lights. So double the brightness and double the range, effectively. Research bulb and unlock side rack. Well, oh. Oh dear lord. Research steel sheet. Which is there. Can you just keep popping out the same research if you want to? Yep, fabric for the steel plate. Also makes sense. Okay, steel sheet is done. Can I get the side rack? Yeah, and that's the last of it. What do I do with this thing? Install the handbrake in the engine bay. Paint shelf. I don't know what to do with this. Scanning for warp location? Okay, I can't put it down. An engine bay. Okay. R. Is that removing it? So the only thing really in here is just the engine and then kind of finicky to look at battery. So you have to... Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, you have to open the hood to do that. That
Make sure to empty your
is
trunk before heading back out. You'll need the space.
a little pesky. Okay, so when we get in here now, where is our handbrake? I do not know. It is not seemingly in the car. Okay. Where's my little fella? There he is. So this is the detailing station, right? No, that's a paint shelf. That is not paint. Well, I want my little, like... I want him on the dashboard. Use screen... Oh, okay. So handbrake is an ability. Kinda weird. There we go. Bottom up. Dear God, yeah. Kinda looks like it's basically the same exact photo mode in a couple other games too. What is that? Okay, you can stop now. Thank you.
And we're patched.
What is
Everything's
this?
in working shape, more or less. I've hooked up the antenna to the route planner. Give it a look after you're done peeping through my garage.
How do I pick this up? Oh, there we go. So, what is this thing? Is this just a new storage device for the base? I can just move around now? Like, this game really just kinda dumps you right in there. It's a can. I don't know how to get the side rack onto my car. Allows the mounting of an additional piece of equipment on the side of the car. Well, that doesn't really explain a whole hell of a lot, does it? How does one do such? Side storage. Road flare, pack survival tools, fuel can, road flares, battery jumper. Well, maybe I don't want the battery jumper. What about that game, huh? Repair buddy and scrapper. I mean, those I can agree a little bit more so with. Battery jumper, which we barely have the materials for. Let's see, light replacement kit, we don't need. I'm a little hard pressed to believe that the lights are going to be in particular duress or really needed. They're nice to have, but they don't really seem to be... The game does not seem to be getting dark enough outside of buildings to really warrant them yet. And scrapper. Let's see. Scrapper. Do we have a pry bar still? Yep. Questionable condition, but probably should be good enough. Scrapper, impact hammer. Now, we get all these upgrades, but I don't know if we get any upgrades for the backpack. Now, where's my hiking backpack upgrade? Or duffel bag? Stall upgrade. Huh? Wait, Hood? No. How are you actually supposed to get this thing in there? There. On the sides of the rear windows. Okay. I was thinking, you know, like the door or there. Not there of all places, but okay. Sure. Why not? Headlights in good condition. Oh, we only have the one. Oh, now you let me make it. Really kind of tempting just to go do a mission just to research the better light bulb and save the materials. Really tempting. Oh, that is a better light bulb in, okay. Okay. Panels, doors, and bumpers installed, so we need... I'm only seeing the one panel. Why is it saying two? We don't have to research a back door, do we? Armor door, Olympium door. Huh. I got no idea. Because we can slap this on here. There's that. 11 out of 12. What are we missing? Like, all the glass windows are here, all the panels are here. Now, the panels are kind of crappy. We got a bumper. Malachi? Oh, wait, no. Mechaleka High. Yeah, no idea.
Ready to make this remnant verification a one-and-done thing? I'm sending you to visit Colossal Cappy. If that old anomaly doesn't induce electromagnetic resonance in your car, then we're free from Tobias's fever dreams and we can get you out of here. With that antenna fixed, you can now detect stabilized road junctions in the outer zone. You've got a stable route heading straight to Cappy's front door, but the energy readings are off the roof. I advise you not to take the zone lightly. You better gear up or you may not survive the trip. Which would make my life easier, so your call.
How much of this is mandatory versus optional areas? Huh. Wait, what time is it? Okay, that is definitely not... I thought maybe I lost track of time by a few hours, but no, that's definitely not the time right now. Heavy fog. Can I... Oh, no, nope, once you scan it, you're locked in. I don't think I need the wipers on. Alright, I'm gonna do this one last mission, and then I'm gonna call it quits, because this is... We're going on almost 2 hours now, and I've done a single mission. Wait, is my hood kind of like glowing in the dark now? Like neon? It kind of looked like the green section was glowing a little bit. I really can't tell. Okay, it just suddenly got very spooky. But it's fine, we got our neon green hood. With like weird alien evil moon to protect us. Oh, we're gonna be like timed now, aren't we? Oh. Okay, there we go. Manual zone shifts. How about some music? Wait, is that actually DMCA? Yeah, I kind of left that vacuum back in there, didn't I? Yeah, probably for the best. Doesn't take me very long to run out of space, does it? Don't like those sounds, man. Oh yeah, it's like... I thought I was kind of imagining it, but no, like that paint is actually kind of rather obvious. What's my fuel at? Is that red it?
Tobias mentioned that the remnants bind themselves to people, like the cars done with you, and how that led to obsession. These obsessions always started innocently, a sudden interest in model train sets or collecting old road signs. The objects themselves would exhibit anomalous properties, but what didn't in the zone, right? It itself wasn't caused. These fixations would only grow worse, until its victims could think of nothing else but the remnant. And they always ended with spiraling into madness and disappearing in a mad chase after something. Sorry, driver, it doesn't sound fun, but better to know what you're up against.
Could the remnant's victims still be out there somewhere? I mean, we never heard from them again, but it doesn't mean
this seems like a wonderfully bad idea.
The zone did. Anyway, it's been 20 years since the last remnant sighting. We thought they were long gone.
Until you found the car.
Huh. Yeah, I kind of took damage either way there, didn't I? Oh! Okay, I thought the car would just kind of not care about that little bit, but no.
I wonder if you're already feeling the remnants' effects, driver. Have you been fixating on the car, maybe?
Yeah, I gave it a new paint job.
Remnants came from. Then
Still no rim
Zarukthaz
job,
thought
though.
of how to help you. This is no typical anomaly.
Right. Yeah. The anomalies we know, they're
That seems good.
creepy, crawly, and weird. Like visible manifestations. The remnants were the
Can I
only
scan
ones
it?
that wormed its way into your
No.
brain. There's something...
Much, much more.
Sizzle and mist. Kinda almost sounds like a soda.
Come get the Sizzle and Mist. Brand new. Sizzle and Mist will make your taste buds sizzle. Because it's hot. For those spice lovers. Yeah. Yeah. Come get your Sizzle and Mist. Only here at Big Don's.
Probably turn the car off. Will it matter if the... no. What? I don't like the fact that it's flickering. Come on, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Please? Hello? What is that? I don't like those sounds. Now you get out. Okay, so the door is fine, just a little bent. Oh, okay. No, it's just a light. I thought it was like alien. Pneumatic deposit box? Brown paint. Yeah, it's the most worthwhile of things for me to steal here. Okay. I do kind of love the fact that it's just Half-Life 2 breaking sound effect. What's happening? Oh, radiation. Oh, cool. More of these freaks. I don't like the sounds I keep hearing. Hey, just a full-on workbench here. Okay, could be useful. Not so useful. Phone. I would assume I got something useful out of that. Not really spending the time to... Danger. Okay, why danger? Why danger? I'm fine. Why danger? Or is it impending danger? Okay, I'm out.
Man, this car is gonna look so good with that paint job.
Yeah, once we get better pieces for it. Okay, so that was the gas station. There's a trailer and a cabin. And then a house down there. Well... Huh? Oh. I don't have a... What the hell is that? Okay. Now we're gonna stay... Oh wow, those are wonderfully rusted. Let me out of the car. I don't know why, but it's just not letting me out. Okay. I don't care about the wrecked car. I care about the weird alien cloud thing. There is a scan target. Don't you lie to me. Pufferfish. Okay. It seems skittish, even scared of... I've observed it shaking, but I've never gotten much closer. The things it seems to leave behind feel targeted. I can't feel like it's a gift. Cardinal lied. Oh, that's a good sign to have right next to this thing. I'm gonna get away from that thing now. I don't know. I don't know. That's a nice scenic photo, though. Look at that. Actually very nice looking. Toggle UI. No, toggle UI should mean take out the bottom left thing too, but you know. There you go. Actually, kind of nice looking seeing that. Okay, well. Here's hoping that this thing doesn't just decide to... like, suddenly suicide charge my car. No. Seems like it's fine. Okay. Well, that was me wasting a lot of time for nothing, basically. Get out of the car. Get... Why is the game doing this now? Car is off. What? Oh, that's good. Hear sound. See glowing... What is that, a goddamn body bag? I don't like them. No, sir. I do not like them. What is this? Oh, hey, more plastic. Actually, kind of need a little bit of that. Don't remember what for, though. Huh. Door's better built than the rest of the house. So when the car is just sat there, am I just slowly burning the battery out? Not really much use to these side racks right now, is there? Nor was there much point in this house. Okay. Yeah, not really all too much going on here right now, is there? All things considered, it's kind of peaceful even. I wonder if driving quickly over the boulders damages the wheels any. Oh yeah, that's right, that thing. Get out of the car. 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 Out. There you go. Okay. Can opener. That's a good name for it. You're just gonna keep on going? Okay. What else did I get out for? Oh yeah, that thing over there. Kind of annoying that you can't just like apply the handbrake and then get out of the car. Right? Like it only stays active if you have it depressed. Okay. Another one? I legitimately do not know how to exit this car. I thought it was just like, look at door and press E, but it just opens and closes it now without actually leaving. It used to do it a little bit more consistently on just opening door and then leaving, and now it's just kind of... I don't know. Alright. Don't think I... Nah, we're good on fuel. I wonder if you can lose this thing. Or if you do, I wonder if that dumpster just gives it back to you. So, I can only assume you can grab multiple of these things. Yeah, look at that. Gateway too close. So I can't just, like, make a run for the anchor and then skedaddle. We're gonna go for that one. It's close. It's on the road, just about. And I just can't be bothered to try to go for any of the other things right now. It's getting late, I'm getting tired. And like I said, I kind of just want to end it after this, so... But yeah, I think you can just keep grabbing more and more of those anchors, and I can only assume it makes the dash for this gate all the more stressful. Okay, I think I see. Yellow is probably like you start taking damage, and red is just like death. So yeah, you definitely get a little bit more pressed into getting the hell out faster than later.
Not bad, newbie.
Are you making use of my fabrication station to fix up that junker? You should while I'm still in the mood to allow it. And there's the test track behind the garage, if you need to take anything for a spin.
Okay, how about like detailing station so I can get my little hood ornament? Let me just... No? Dang. Route planner. Every time I look at this thing, it is on a different frequency. There isn't a quick way of swapping things around, is there? Well, not from like that inventory to my inventory, but from there to this locker. Or is that what the shop vac is for? I really don't know. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the brown paint. Color paint the station wagon just a depressing brown. I'm not going to waste a charge on that. Okay, the dumpster ate a lot of metal, I guess. Just keep feeding it those lead paint cans. Okay, so... Guaranteed zone proof for at least 10 whole minutes. Oh, wowee. So why does it say minus 43 slots? Or is that like minus... as in there was nothing before and now it gives it an extra 43? That's 0.5. Guess we can do this? I really think that zoomed in way too far. Wait, side storage? That's a lot of fabric. Wait. 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 Trunk in the trunk. That's what I wanted. I read that. A little extra trunk space. But that's for the side. That's the side rack. Do I really need side floodlights? Whoa! Let me just smush that against my face. Bulb. Oh, God. How long is this game? Seriously? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not nothing. Gives me the ability to bring along some extra flares or some meds or something. Spare tire, yeah. Yeah, it might actually be useful to have that, just not quite what I wanted at this particular moment in time. Alright. Fuel this thing up. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna get off, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like the game. It's weird, a little jank. It is using a confusingly large amount of my CPU for seemingly no reason. But I kind of like it. You know, it's obviously not as action-oriented as Stalker proper is, but, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, that acid we took a trip through for, oh dear. Probably from hitting all of those trees. Well, saplings. I mean, that's kind of like the most dinged up part of the car, really. I don't really think I need to waste any more putty on that. Okay, please? Hello? No? Only stacks up to 3, I guess? Alright, sure, whatever. Okay, repair car, panels, doors, and bumpers. I still think that the number 12th one is missing the back door. And I think I need to research it. Maybe? I don't know. Sealed door. Definitely need to get the matter deconstructor though. Yeah, it's 0.8. Alright. Well, enough fooling around for me on this. Yeah, game is... I don't know. Maybe fun is not necessarily the correct word, but nice, engrossing. I like it. I do kind of fear for the long run for it though, because the constant collection with the scrapper and whatnot is probably going to be a little tedious. I also do find it kind of funny that this game is selling cosmetic DLCs, I think. Yeah, yeah, it is. Not very many, so, you know, I won't make fun of them too hard for that, because it's not like they got 50 DLCs like some games. You know, especially if it's train-oriented. It's not got that many. And, I mean, they're not even asking all that much, necessarily, for all of them combined. Of course, I did get 3 of them. 4 of them? 4 of them. But that's because I got the... was it Game of the Year or something edition? And then you have the soundtrack, which, you know... I don't know if the soundtrack is the radio, or if it's just kind of more ambient stuff, because that's most of what we've been hearing for this. Still doesn't really answer my question. Like, I'm assuming this is largely the ambient stuff and not the radio stuff. I'm assuming radio is DMCA, and I just don't want to take a risk with that. I'll need to do a little bit of looking into it if I do stream this again, which I very well might. I kind of like this. Anyway, I'm tired. Me tired. Me go sleep now. Bye-bye. Have a good one, though, guys. See ya.